Hey everyone, my name's Keith. I'm the lead designer of Amoeba Battle. You might know me as Boogly Woogly. I've queued up for some online, for an online game, and I'm gonna try to talk through what I'm doing and while I play, and just kind of maybe give you guys some tips and let you guys know what I'm thinking as I'm playing the game, kind of like a little commentary thing. So hopefully this I don't die like right off the bat, but if I do, I guess I'll spectate and I'll try to comment on what other people are doing. But well, we have 20 seconds to start, so maybe we have 4 players right now. So maybe we'll be able to find some other people. I might try to do these videos every so often. Hopefully, if people enjoy them, we can make more of them. And maybe I'll try to do them while we're doing the dev play with the devs period. So maybe you guys can find yourselves on this stream, or rather on this replay. So my first upgrade. I'm probably gonna pick biodiversity because it's a kind of a generic choice. It's the first upgrade, so not quite sure yet what I want to do. Kind of like, you know, what to specialize in. So that's what I picked there. I luckily spawned right next to a tree, and there's a mitochondria right here, which is nice. But we'll see. I'm at the top of the map here, so the wild might be showing up somewhere on the edges here, so that's cause for concern. I do want to try to get, because I picked biodiversity, my 3 starter units as quickly as possible to try to capitalize on that extra energy. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm not mutating in a spawning pool because it's so quick to do these mutations that I don't think I'll be attacked while I'm doing them, but of course you never know. I'm focusing the algae, of course, on the wasps because there's a wild right there. Mainly because these guys can only eat algae, whereas everyone else can eat other stuff. So once again, I'm gonna pull this guy back, get some food here, and I'll probably replicate these guys as soon as they get well fed too. I might hold off for a little bit just so I can get this mitochondria down. I just hit 62, so plop that down there. Replicate these guys. Not enough energy for that. I'm going to put my wasp in here to replicate, just so that it provides a little bit more cover, because you know they can't see into that unless they're already in it. And just given the way this thing is kind of laid out, there's really no way somebody would be able to see this guy replicating. So now let's go explore for a bit. I got my mitochondria here. It's pretty safe because it's at the top of the map. And probably want to go down more, since eventually I'm probably going to have to go south. So replicate here. Let's see. So I have a bunch of tier 1 units right now. I want to try to get my second upgrade. Oh, what's that? Oh, you bastard. Who's that? I don't know who that was. Oh, who's this? Okay, that's another person. Looks a little strong. They really want that rock. So this little skirmish here is mostly just to get my sharks some food. So a little nibble there, a little nibble here. Once again, I'm going to kind of pull my troops back, try to replicate in this little patch right here. This algae tree's back up, so I'm going to grab all of my wasps and have them do their thing. I want to get, I may have mentioned I want to get that null. Let me go after null a little bit, get some more food for my sharks. As I mentioned, I want to get my second upgrade as quickly as possible, so I can kind of like figure out what I want to do. Ooh, these wasps are actually doing a good job of weakening these locusts enough that the sharks can get fed off of them. Yep, there you go. So let's go over here. I want to replicate here. I'm a little nervous. Ooh, this is a good square, good miasma. I'm going to put some of the locusts around, because I know I'm going to do some replication here. I want to make sure I don't get caught by somebody. Somebody just wants to drop a poison probe, ruin my day. So replicate there. Maybe something over here. Ooh, a little research. Okay, there we go. Second upgrade. So what do we got here? Tier 3, Tier 2, well-fed bonus.
We are under attack.
Not sure what I want to do just yet. There is grass, so I could go the well-fed queens, but I don't know, I'm a little nervous about that. I think I'm gonna go with the Viper upgrade. I do have 200 energy, so I have some time to do some mutation. Meteor Storm is just down here. It just happened, so I have time to mutate without any meteors potentially falling on me. So I do have 200 energy, I mentioned, so I'm going to grab my locusts, throw them in this spawning pool, and then just quickly mutate 3 vipers. of 60 energy each. I have 24 unit cap. I want to be aware of how much my unit cap is, because people kind of tend to have people tend to spam locusts a lot, and if you spam too many locusts and you don't leave enough in your unit cap, you won't be able to replicate. You know, if you have a viper or something you want to replicate, you won't be able to replicate it without having to sack some units in a meteor storm or a miasma or something, which I never like to do because I don't like to send my amoebas off to die. This is Nacho here, another player. I can see from the players remaining in the leaderboard that I was just on 3rd there, so that means I'm probably stronger than Nacho. Can't guarantee that, but I'm probably stronger. So just punch him a little bit. He probably didn't know how many units I had. He did seem to have a bunch of sharks, and I was okay with engaging there because I knew I also had wasps in the backline. I have this tree right here, so I could have just retreated to that, and he probably wouldn't have been able to kill me or anything like that. The only real threat at the beginning of a game, in terms of just dying outright, is potentially a Sharknado, which is just a bunch of sharks. But it's pretty hard to pull off, and you have to be really lucky if you're gonna do it like really early. So once again, I have 200 energy because I still have this mitochondria here, so I'm going to turn a bunch of my locusts. I'm going to replicate some of these locusts, actually, replicate these 3, so I can get some unfed, or rather some locusts without any food in them, and then turn these into vipers so that I maximize my food. It's a little, it's not that important, but you know, it's a little optimization. So going down here, there's some people here, maybe get some more food from my vipers. Come on, viper, get some. Ooh, okay, so there's a little mitochondria node here. I do have a lot of energy, so I'm going to grab that too. Once again, save the food for the wasps here. So these guys are dead for sure, because once the vipers, I have upgraded vipers with the paralytic poison, so there's no way they're going to get away. Not sure what I want. I guess we'll go with feeding frenzy. So now I'm definitely leaning much more to a carnivore army. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully I can get a few more upgrades with that. The people really underestimate the... What's going on there? So that was a little weird. I don't know if you noticed, my vipers that were sitting on this tree were revealed. Usually they're stealth, but they were revealed for a moment. I didn't see anybody else around here, which implies to me that there might be someone running around with the shark upgrade with increased sight, because if the shark can see you from far away, it will actually reveal your carnivores. So I'm gonna have to be wary about that. There might be somebody running around with a shark army. They might be able to flank my wasps or something like that, because I won't even be able to see them coming, because they have much greater vision than me. So ooh, there's another one. So there's a lot of upgrades that I feel like people underutilize because they're a little they're not quite so obvious. So the paralytic poison, for example, is a big one because ooh, lucky. It's a big one because the slower a unit moves, you know, if it takes a while for them to move from tile to tile, they're not attacking you. So you can actually get some free DPS off of that. It slows their DPS down if they have to move a lot. So right now I'm just trying to get some food for my carnivores, just picking people off here and there. The vipers are going to make sure that, you know, anybody that I hit, I'm at least going to get some food. And because of my feeding frenzy upgrade, they're probably going to get well fed pretty quickly. The problem is I do have a lot of locusts, and I'm at 33 cap already, so I can't really replicate. A lot of blue people over here. So keeping an eye on the leaderboard again. Nacho, who's the dark blue player, I saw him a little bit earlier. He's 3rd and I'm 2nd. So if I fight him, that might be a little tough. I might not want to fight him, or I want to make sure that that fight is grab that. Make sure that to be careful with that fight. Okay, this is probably the Sharknado guy. He is going up in the corner, which is a problem. I am going to try to take out as many of his sharks as possible because they annoy me. I don't know who this is. I guess there's another person there. So he went. Oh, there's. Crap. Okay, I just eliminated the player. I do have 29 unit cap still. Oh, get on the grass. Heal, 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 heal. Okay. Great. Running Silent. Running Silent's a great upgrade. It's really strong. I'm going to grab these vipers. I don't want to replicate them all at the same time, just because that leaves them open to like a poison probe or something like that. Also, even though I'm on the edge of the miasma, I know no players are going to come from here. There might be wild amoebas or something that come out and then they just kind of mess me up, just like those sharks just did. So I want to get as many of my higher tier units as possible. So this will cap me out here. I still have a lot of stuff, so maybe I should get an alpha. Meteor Storm just went over there, so I don't have to worry about that. So I'm just here in the corner here. I'm going to put my wasps to a different control group so that I can keep control of them. Well fed. The Viper upgrade, the range upgrade would be really great right now. Somebody just used a meteor. So the purple meteor storm means somebody had an extinction. That's a meteor storm. And that one is exactly 3 meteor storm waves. So you know... Okay, somebody wants me. So try to get over there. So I do want to try to knock out these alphas with my wasps. Seems to have some sort of... He probably has invisible... No, he doesn't have invisible. Where are you, Alpha? Come back here. Hopefully he doesn't have the insta-kill upgrade. So I'm still 25 unit cap. I'm probably doing okay with this battle. Go snipe the alphas. I don't know if he's winning or not, but let me grab these research points here. Is this the last unit? Might be. Nope. Alright, so he got away. I'm still second place, which is good. Put up another thing. Oh, never mind. That was a bad idea because the miasma's collapsing on me, so that's just kind of a waste of energy right there. What do I got? Perfect. Vipers. Great. Ooh, okay. So, these are both good upgrades. I think I'm going to go with stuffed. Make my Vipers do even more damage. Oh, someone wants to replicate a bunch of people. So once again, keep these guys on grass. He was in a very bad position. He should not have been replicating there. If anything, he should have replicated down here. At least he would have been in the spawning pool. So I'm gonna try to get some more alphas here. Do I have any locusts left? I do have some locusts left. So I'm gonna turn this one into another alpha. Replicate some more vipers. So now I have effectively a front line of sharks and locusts and alphas. A secondary line of ranged vipers, which are great, especially with the upgrade. To slow people down, and I have a backline of wasps just to try to snipe well-fed wasps, that being which is even better. The well-fed wasps can help me take out the alphas or anybody else I want to focus on. I don't know if I want to go queen. I probably should get at least one queen. Queen is always a great tier 3 unit to do. I don't know who you are. Okay, veteran 17 is number 2, so that's going to be a big fight here. Looks like mostly locusts though, so this is just gonna feed my army. He has mostly tier 1, and he will get screwed by my poison probe a lot more than I will. Although I want to make sure I protect my alphas as much as possible, so I want to heal that alpha. And I also want to try to kill units with the alpha so that he heals quickly. So even if I lose a good number of units here, because I'm getting so... this one. Because I'm getting so much food, I'll be able to replenish my losses relatively quickly. Since... Oh, I don't want to fight right now. I have a lot of well-fed stuff. This is a... Oh, you know what? Fine. I want to fight. So this person has an extinction. These are super probes. So I want to make sure to knock them out as quickly as possible. We just want to make sure that, oh, that's it, that was the game. I didn't even realize. I thought there was like 5 more people left. Well, so that was the first game. I was so focused on the poison probes and whatnot that I didn't even realize that the game was over. I don't know how that happened so quickly, but hopefully that was informative for you guys. And if you like this video, let me know in the Discord or in the comments and whatnot, and I can do more of them. I'm Keith. I'm the lead designer of Amoeba Battle, aka Boogly Woogly, and I guess I will see you next time. Take care.